Hi, I'm Kirsty Meekin from Naio Nails, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a Gothic Almond nail, and we're going to do some marbling and we're going to press some netting into it as well. I'm going to remove any surface shine that's there, but to be honest with you, I've already soaked the nails off, so we've pretty much already done this part. I'm going to wipe over with gel residue wipe off solution. Make it all nice and clean. And then we'll go ahead and put the sculpting form on. I'm going to prime the natural nail when I've got the form on, just because I might have to do a bit of jiggery pokery. What even is that?
It's a stupid word.
Jiggery pokery.
Yeah.
I might have to move the form around a little bit, so I might touch the nail, so I'm going to prime it after. So we're doing a Gothic Almond shape. So you can see that if you look at the side view, that the form looks like it's kicking up. What you're trying to do is to get the longest point of the nail that you're creating in line with the highest point of this natural nail. So dehydrate with a dehydrator. Primer, I'm going to put 2 coats of that on. I'm going to open my clear and my natural beige. First of all, I'm going to create some structure. So I'm going to put clear bead at the free edge and bring that onto the natural nail. Want that nice and thin. It's going to start giving the nail structure already. Then with natural beige, we're going to do this back part of the nail and blend it down. Now as I'm patting and pressing this, I'm bringing more product to this side of the nail, because the design is going to flow from tip and then come up to this corner. I need to build out a very thin, clear structure, because when I come to press the netting in, I do need some support from the nail. So I need it go, yay, we support you! Okay. So I'm making sure I've got the shape as well while I'm doing this. I'm not just putting it on any old how. I'm making sure I've got the shape of this Gothic Almond. We're going to use white, pink champagne. We've got metallic red, soft pastel peach. I'm just going to pinch this nail a little bit while it's setting. I've got my netting. Oh!
Why do you always like to put things on your nose?
I don't know, I like putting things on my face. I don't know why that's there.
I'm guessing you cut something out of it.
So I'm going to cut a little bit off. Just for making an impression in the nail, this is. It's not, you know, I could probably use the whole thing, but I think that would just be a bit weird. You've got to work pretty quick with this. So we want some white, some of the pink. You want it to be quite wet so you can drag through. And we're going to press in. So once it starts to dry, you can take out your netting. I'm going to get some of the pink champagne and add a little bit of that towards the top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some gel polish, and we're going to encapsulate the gel polish. So we're going to use the new colours from the Urban Graffiti gel polish range. We've got 2 glitters here. I've got this rose gold and this pastel pink. They're both glittery. You can see that they have totally different looks. So they've got different particles in. And those are the numbers. So I'm going to use some of the gel polish through here. And I'm just going to blend that up a little bit. And then this one is like a confetti. So it's loads of little pieces. I'm just adding little particles of that in with that glitter. Pop that into the lamp for me. With clear acrylic. I'm going to do it quite wet at first. And I'm just going to skip across the imprinted area. I'm doing that because I want that to sink into all those indentations. And the wetter it is, the more it'll just flow into it. Then we're going to create some more structure by encapsulating it all now. So you know when we did the marbling, if you've got a shorter nail, you wouldn't have to be so quick, because it'd be a lot easier to do. When you're doing such a long nail, you've got to do it quite quickly because you need the product all to still be in that state where it can be pressed into. That's a lot easier to do on a shorter nail. Gonna let that set and then we can file it. I'm going to take the sculpting form off now. We're all set and ready to go. We can start to do a little bit of hand filing first. I like to do this first just so I can, you know, see that shape a little bit better. And then I'm going to use the electric file, my favourite friend. And I'm just going to reduce the thickness of the nail and make sure the shape's a little bit neater. So I'm just going to file like I always do with my normal filing routine. I'm just smoothing over now with a white block. And I'm going to wipe over with some acetone because we want to, you know, refine the top surface. So we're going to, the acetone will take away the dust, but it also will melt the top surface and make it even smoother. So I've got a little bit of white paint on my colourful palette, and we're just going to add a little bit of, what did I call this earlier? What did I call?
Wiggle, wiggle, squiggle. Dun, 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 dun.
What it is?
Wiggle, swiggle, wiggle.
Squiggle, wiggle, wiggle. As Jason Derulo says.
Yeah.
Squiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I love doing stuff like this because it doesn't have to be perfect.
Does.
Like, it doesn't, it just has to be like really random. As long as it's fine, it looks great. It's just, love it. Right, I'm going to put a few little dots on using the little dotting tool. And I'm going to put them on the lines. Just really random. Just like me. A little bit random. What I need to do now is make sure that that is dry before I apply top coat, because I will completely ruin it if I don't. The paint will just go. And I'm going to use the brand new Urban Graffiti UV LED top coat. You can use it over gel polish and over acrylic or hard gel. It's really nice and no sticky layer, really shiny, absolutely love it. Put that in the lamp. I'm going to finish with a little bit of cuticle oil. Rub that in. So you can see the indentations through the nail. Now it's all shiny. And you can see the shape is a Gothic Almond. There you are, I hope you really enjoyed that. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bitches. Say bye, Faye. Bye. That's Faye's real voice.